Hey, Stavvy. I have a problem with a dirty, greasy Turk. Um, so I met this girl off of Tinder, and things were going well, having a lot of sex.
Nice.
Um, and we were fucking in my 2002 Honda Accord in a parking garage.
Respect.
And she slapped me in the face and started calling me a. I was a little
Jesus.
bit alarmed, and I pushed her off me, and I asked her why she was doing this, and she said that, oh, it's like a sleeping with the enemy sort of thing because her dad is really anti-Semitic. I'm a little bit uncomfortable with this. What would your advice be?
My advice, fucking go get one of those fucking hats from Fiddler on the Roof. Play Hava Nagila while you eat her ass. If I got my dick sucked, would I put up with dehumanizing behavior from a hot Turkish bitch? It would make me feel really bad, but I'd bust a nice fat nut if I got my dick sucked. Um, I mean, I don't know, man. How do you feel about it? There isn't really any kind of. There's not really that much anti-Greek sentiment. I guess if it was anybody, it'd probably be a Turk. Um, so I can't really put myself in your shoes. I'm not a religious or, ethnic minority in any kind of way that really affects me negatively. But that's a deeply personal decision, my man. It sounds like you didn't like it. If your little fucking circumcised prick went when she slapped you and told you to put on a fucking yarmulke, then you'd have your answer. But if it's something that alarms you and you don't particularly enjoy it, it's the same as any other fucking weird. I mean, maybe it's not the same, but if anything, she tried to do something sexual to you without your consent, it's a weird move. Whether that's, using a slur and violence, or it's like choking somebody without their consent. You gotta feel, either get asked or ask, or you never know what somebody's been through. So, that was fucked up on her part. But she's probably used to doing that to a bunch of Jewish guys that don't get so little pussy that they have never questioned it. Good for you for standing your ground. But it's something that you have to. How do you feel? I don't know how you feel about it. So you got to make that decision. Is the pussy worth it to debase your religion and people? Because you called, I'm gonna say it's not. Yeah, and then she said, her dad is anti-Semitic. So the fact that her dad factors into how she fucks in such a direct way, that's another problem right there. That's another problem right there, Habibi. I don't know. Unless she's very hot, I would get out of there. Yeah, you'd be like, oh yeah, sleeping with the enemy. Your dad's fucking anti-Semitic. You can call me whatever you want, but I'm gonna have to fuck your dad in the ass. I'm gonna have to fucking spread those hairy brown cheeks. That's what you got to do to see if she's about it. So yeah, man. Pretty weird stuff here, but good for you for getting pussy. On one hand, let's look at the wins before we look at the losses. And on the negative, if you didn't like it, tell her you didn't like it, and if it's a deal breaker for her, maybe it's not meant to be. But maybe you get a couple more nuts off. Who's to say what you want to do? But again, I would say this is personal. Look deep into your soul. And also think about what happened to your penis while it was happening. And your heart and your cock will get combined. Have a caucus with them, and that will give you your answer. Next, a question, Ralphio.